Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to you. My first feature of Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, A Gift, A Calling, A Purpose, is this coming Saturday, January 8th at 7 p.m. And I can't wait. My guest will be Garnet Walters. He's an Emmy Award musician, producer, and arranger. Can you beat that? Can't wait to have him. I'm looking forward to seeing you there, live on my YouTube channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D Denise Gomez. Sit back, relax, enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you then. Well, well. It is day 8 in the year 2022. The month is January. And we're here, and I can't believe it because it was just a few days ago we had January 2021. And here we are in January 2022. Hello, everyone. How are you? How is everybody doing? Slap your cheeks, clap your hands. You know, we're fine. We're fine. Yes. And we're ready to go. It's another year. Welcome to our new season of Gifted Fingers Touching Lives. A gift, a calling, a purpose, designed for gifted musicians. And oh my God, in 2021, we had some great musicians appearing on this platform. They had us laughing and singing and just smiling and stomping our feet and jiving to great music, all because they are gifted. God created them to be just that, and we would not ask Him to do anything else. So now that the curtain came down for 2021, here we are in a new season, 2022, and it's gonna be even better. We have started off with a dynamic man of God who he knows how to do his thing. When his fingers touches those keys, when the fingers touch the keys and it starts to roll, he just rolls. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce him, I just want him to roll for us right now with his first selection. His name is Garnet Walters. Take it away, Garnet. Welcome, Garnet Gibson. And on your second round, I just need you to take up your volume a little bit more.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, 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 yeah. That's how we started off Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose. Welcome, everyone. To those of you who have already joined us, come on into the room. We welcome you. Garnet Walters, what a pleasure. I tell you, I met Garnet just this week, virtually.
Hmm.
And it's as though I knew Garnet for some time. Garnet, you're just easy like that. And,
Yeah.
yes, then that's a good trait in your personality. So, welcome. How are you doing? It's our New Year feature. What's going on?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I'm grateful to be here. This is gonna be fun. I mean, Happy New Year. Yeah. So
It's good. It's good.
Mhm.
So I want you to say hi to our audience right now before we just start rolling because you just had me. I felt like I wanted to get up, but if I get up, I might have a challenge. So I didn't bother. You and I know the challenge. I'll just stay right here and keep myself quiet. But go ahead and say hi to everyone.
Hello everyone. Garnet Walters. Again, I'm glad to be here. I enjoy playing music for you all, and I hope you all get to know me a little better. I am kind of camera shy, so you know, this is a
Yeah.
bit of a new thing for me, I guess. But hello. Hope you're having a great time. Hope you're having a great year so far.
Yes. Well, you're doing just fine. I wouldn't even know that part. So, we'll just roll right over that. But
All
I
right.
want to welcome everyone to this evening's first staging in the year 2022 of Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose. You're at the right place this evening. Promises to be entertaining, and you'll get to know so much more about the man, Garnet Walters himself. Want to say hi to my technical support, Mr. Garnet Gibson himself. Hey, Garnet, he ensures that we have our sound and that it's operating at an optimal level. So we want to big him up and say thank you to Garnet as always. And, he's into producing and all that. So as I will be airing his ad right throughout the program, you'll get a chance to reach out to him and say, hey, I need your help because I hear you're the best. Lady D say so, right? So welcome. So Garnet, let's start talking. You just pepped me up a little bit, but I want to introduce you to everyone, right? And it's an interactive platform. So right throughout the show, we'll be saying hi to our audience. They've already started to make their little comments in our YouTube corner right over there. So we'll be able to talk to them. So let's start talking, Garnet. We want to get to know you. You know the song, Getting to Know You. So, who is Garnet Walters? Share a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, my name is Garnet Walters. I am 40 years of age. Um, I love music. Married. I have two kids. Um, let's see what else about me. Other than the fact that I love music, I love reading. I'm an avid reader. Um, I love comedy. I'm love playing sports. I'm a what? How should I say it? I'm a recovering practiceaholic. I practice a lot, and
Oh,
yeah, but now at this stage of my life, I'm learning I need to slow down and
yes, yes,
balance,
yes,
because I've
yes.
always music has always been a part of me. So you know, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay, well, they say confession is good for the soul.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's good. But you even if you have stepped back a bit, that gift is still there.
right.
Hasn't gone. And we just saw you a while ago. So that's so good. So
Hmm.
congrats. And in a nutshell, we're now getting to know you, right?
Hmm.
So something happened. And a little child, they say, shall lead them. Something happened at age 5, and we're curious to know what is that, Garnet?
Okay, so at age 5, that's when my interest of music began. Um, a quick backstory in terms of that. I remember it was like nap time at school, and I heard some classical music, Beethoven's Fifth, and I couldn't sleep, you know.
Mm,
And I remember after nap time, I remember there was an old beat up piano in the corner, and every chance that I got, I went there. And the teacher took notice, and she told my parents, and got like a little Casio keyboard, and you know, the rest is history from there.
hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, so I promised them that we would be watching you live playing. And so it's now time for you to give us another selection. But before you do that, let's hop on over and say hello to our YouTube audience and those on our Facebook pages. Good evening, Jen. Jennifer Douglas. She says, good evening to you all. My good friend Errol, aka Cat Stewart, out of my parish, Clarendon, where we grew up together. Then there is Herman. So nice to see you here, Herman. And my good girl, Lurchy. Lurchy, hi. Then there's Carol. Hi, Carol. How are you? And Bryant Wilder say, yes, sir. Right. And Donald Stevens, he says, hey, Garnet, he's my mentor. So that's great. And the request we ask of our audience is that once you come on, just subscribe to my channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez, and like, subscribe, and share, and invite other people to come on and have a good evening with us this evening. Of course, I am the host and producer of Inside the Zone with Lady D. It's broadcast Mondays, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., and on Thursdays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Linkage Radio here in New York. And it's always a pleasure having to sit and share and talk with my audience. So, Garnet, you ready again?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's do this.
All right.
Ah, beautiful, Garnet. Garnet Gibson says, "This is awesome, Sir Garnet." And he says how it's real smooth. It is. Good evening to Trevor Dixon. Welcome, Trevor. So nice to have you. And my girl, Deborah. How are you? Andrew Brown. He says, J Street. Hmm. Yes. So there's some acknowledgement here. Jason Garnett says, Then Andrea says, dinner music. She's in Barbados, by the way. So welcome, everyone. It's our kickoff of Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose. My name is Denise Lady D. Gomez. I'm your host. My guest this evening is Garnet Walters, and we're learning so much more about Garnet. As a matter of fact, I can't wait. I need to just jump on over Garnet so we can get our interview going and to have you share some more about us. So you just took us through that nice, smooth jazz, right?
Yeah.
What is it about jazz that you love so much?
Uh, I love the spontaneity. I love the improvisational aspect, just creating stuff just out of the blue, and you just saying what you want to say in the best way that you can musically. Um, I also love the harmonies because it's not like just just limited to like a specific genre per se. It's
Mm-hmm.
like there's so many different chords and colors and stuff that you can create, and
Mm-hmm.
you can use those chords and scales and melodies and stuff just to express how you feel. And another thing too is that with jazz, I can play one song
Mm-hmm.
on a specific day because I feel happy. I could play the same song
Mm-hmm.
and and be sad and express my sadness through that same song, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So
Wow.
that's what I love about jazz. It's just so many facets and stuff in terms of
To it.
creativity. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. And you're talking with such emotion.
Yeah.
I can see you're pulling it out of yourself. So
Yeah.
great job.
Oh,
Let's jump on over to the fact that you played at your local church. They trusted you to play at age, what was that, 9?
age 9,
And
yes.
who was behind all of this?
Okay, so at age 9, I started playing at a church. I was playing at the children's church at first, and it was in the church in the Bronx, Bronxwood Avenue Church, and Reverend Quarry, God rest his
Mhm.
soul, he wanted me to play in the big service, and I ended up
Oh.
playing it in the big services and stuff, and it was fun, and I
Mhm.
got to shout out my buddy and my mentor, Ricky, because
Okay.
he's a big mentor of mine, and I learned a
Hmm.
lot from him, and
Hmm.
he's a big part of my growth
Okay.
musically. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so that was a great experience, and here we are today. Ah,
yes,
so at 5 and 9 are two significant numbers for you,
yes.
would you say? Yes. Now, the beginning of your musical career, share with us how it began.
Okay, um, I guess it have to be when I was about 9
Hmm.
again. So I was playing in church, and I was learning all this music, and I actually started off classically, but I had ears for other types of music like jazz, and I loved gospel and stuff. And
Okay.
I remember my first, I guess, professional
Mhm.
gig was I was playing for the Reed Sisters,
Okay.
and they put on this concert. Um, they sang about, I think it was like 7 to 8 songs, or seven
Hmm.
to eight songs, and I was just, I just remember just playing and having a lot of fun, and I remember it was a lot. I remember I was definitely tired at the end of it all.
You put so much into it.
Yes, I definitely remember that. And
Yes.
and you know what? I guess another side of that too is with the classical stuff. Um, I was doing recitals also. So like
Hmm.
in music school, we had a recital in the winter and a recital in the spring, and
Hmm.
that was going on at the same time while I was playing in church too.
Okay.
So shout out to my
Yeah.
teachers, Miss
Yes.
Nancy Sen and Joan Forsyth. So-
Okay. Shout out to them. It's so important. Yes, to acknowledge people in your
yeah,
early beginnings.
and I have
Mhm.
to shout out Paul Brown too. He might be mad at me if he sees this, so I have to,
Oh,
I have to
okay. Okay.
give him his props too.
Yes. Let's
Yeah.
say hi to Ravi Hall. He says, "What's up, Garnet?" And
Hey.
Andrew Brown, he's a great person, an
Oh,
amazing musician.
yeah.
So there you have it. All righty. Welcome, everyone. It's Gifted Fingers Touching Lives. It's Saturday evening, and this is how we do. It's designed for gifted musicians. And man, last year I had a ball, and I'm kicking it off with Garnet this evening. So can you imagine, Garnet, you're now setting the pace for everybody to follow. Can you imagine? They're going to say, but Lord, Lady D, you had on Garnet last month. So how I can, follow in his footsteps kind of thing. But it's going to be fine.
Hmm.
You're all unique, and that's what I love. So we need another selection for you. It's 28 minutes now after 7 o'clock. And I'm welcoming everyone here to the platform this evening. I feel good, Garnet. Give me something to rock me in my chair here.
All right. Well, this song is called Grandma and Grandpa's Yard because I was born in Jamaica, but I'm
Mhm.
considered a Yankee because I was brought up here as an infant, so so
You
I had to
know,
give it.
yes, that pull you come here, right?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
every time I would see my grandmother and my grandfather, God rest his soul,
Yeah.
there was always this really relaxed and chill vibe with them. So
Mhm.
this song is just reminds me of hanging out with them and back home. So it's
There
called
you go.
Grandma and Grandpa's Yards. It's just a vibe, just a groove.
That's right. And give us a little volume so we can hear you nice and clear. Good. Well, we just had the experience of the one man band. Thank you, God. I saw you moving from one corner to the next corner, and I'm like, yeah, got it. You know how to do your thing. Thank you so much. That was an eerie feeling a while ago. So you tried to take us back to Yard,
Yes. Yeah.
Jamaica.
Hmm.
Yes. So welcome. Want to say hi to Ryan Wallace. He says, "You go Q." Hmm? Yes, and well, your namesake says rock steady.
Right.
He God, it says he would love to hear the solo again. Lord, he says it was on fire. Mm. Andrew Brown says rock steady vibes.
Hmm.
We're having a good time. 7:35 p.m. Welcome to the show. It's Inside the Zone, right here with Gifted Fingers Touching Lives. A gift, a calling, a purpose. Stick and stay with me. I'll be right back. All righty, welcome back, everyone. It's a good evening. It's called Saturday. Yeah, and it's January 8th. There'll never be another January 8th. So we are just whipping it into shape, right, Garnet? So
Yes.
that by
Yes.
tomorrow, everybody can say, man, I was live at the Gifted Fingers Touching Lives. And I tell you, I would not have wanted it any other way. Because you know who was on? Garnet Walters. The man can play. Mhm. That's what they're going to say. Garnet, take it from me. So let's talk, Garnet. Let's talk. So we talk about how your musical career began.
Hmm.
And I want to talk about college days. How were you at your days at college? Were you like the goody two shoes guy? Or, you were an academic or into a whole lot of stuff?
Well, um, at Purchase College, uh, it was a lot of fun. And the reason why it was a lot of fun was because, again, music is my passion.
Mhm.
Um, Crazy enough, when I graduated from high school, I didn't go to Purchase right away. I went to Fordham U thinking that I was going to do accounting. I love numbers and stuff.
I get
But
you.
you know, I'm in class. I want to practice, and then talking about all these formulas and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do this, you
Mhm.
know. And to add on top of that, that I was definitely being a knucklehead at the time, you know,
Mm.
you know,
Mhm.
just yeah, it wasn't really doing well. A lot of stuff was going on and stuff, and I was just being a clown. Um,
Mhm.
but my next year, I'm like, okay, let me transfer and do music in the same school, and
Mhm.
it was just like, mm-mm, I can't do this either. I already know this stuff, and it's not challenging. So after that, you know, I went to audition at Purchase, and I did well with the audition, but the thing was that my grades were not good. I was at like a 1.5 GPA, which is
Mm.
horrible. So I went to
Mhm.
community college for a year, got my grades up, and then after I got my grades up, transferred. And then the awesome thing was that when I got to Purchase, I didn't have to worry about the prerequisites because I had already covered it when I went to community college. So
Right.
I was doing music. I was doing music all day, every day.
Mhm.
I didn't have to worry about typing English term papers and stuff. But Purchase, I really learned a lot there. I have to shout out um, Professor Pete Malinverni, Charles Blenzig, Hal Galper, everybody who graduated from Purchase and who is in Purchase now. Um, um, that school was a really big part of my growth there.
Mhm.
I learned a lot being there.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, thank you for that. And it tells us that for many of us, we didn't really start off all smart and stuff like that. We
Mhm,
didn't have it all together. But over time,
mhm.
our lives changed. So,
Yeah.
congratulations. And another quick question: heart of your musical career. Let's talk about this part because I'm curious.
All right. So the Emmy Award, that was pretty recent, like a matter of a few months ago. I got a shout out Donald Stevens Jr. Like he gave a shout out earlier today. The quick story behind that was that he was on a show, and it's called Date While You Wait, and it was about getting to know people and what they do. And
Mhm.
he had his guitar with him. The host of the show talked to him or whatever, and was like, can you write a song like a chorus? And he did. Fast forward, he comes to me and says, hey, he needs to write a song for this show. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, okay, was there like a deadline or whatever? He's like, whatever you can. And in my mind, it's like, nah, that means get it to them in like 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Fast forward, we ended up getting the song completed in like 6 days.
What?
Yeah.
So we're
In
talking
six
about some long hours.
Yeah, so we had some
Mhm.
long hours, and we did everything through Zoom also. That was the thing.
Okay.
Like we were up, you know, getting the format for the song and coming up with the ideas and stuff. And
Mhm.
you know, uh then after that, we found out we get nominated for an Emmy. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool, you know,
Right.
you know.
Yes.
And then it's like, all right, well, if we got nominated, awesome. Then we find out um like months later
Mhm.
that we ended up winning the Emmy for the song,
Hmm.
because it was a theme song,
Yay. Yes.
for the show Date While You Wait.
Mhm.
Also, shout out to uh David Katz and his entertainment group, because that's the company that put that produced the show.
Right.
I think that's right. Yeah, but David Katz, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
um yeah, it's still kind of surreal. I'm like, wow,
Yeah. So, so
and
your name has gone down in history because for any kind of award, it simply means that there is something outstanding and special
mhm,
about an individual or group.
right,
Yes. So,
right,
congratulations.
yeah.
When I read that part, I'm like, but that's a remarkable achievement.
hmm
Yes,
it still sounds funny. It still
I
sounds.
know.
I have to
So we
get.
can set the Emmy Award winner.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, I was just fortunate to, fortunate and blessed to be in the situation, because
Mhm.
it could be anybody, but I'm
Yes.
grateful to God for the opportunity, and
Absolutely.
yeah,
Well,
whatever else comes
you
my way.
way to go, Garnet.
Yeah.
So I can say, I know a guy, his name is Garnet Walters. And he won. He was a part of a group and they arranged this track for this dating show, whatever.
Mm.
And it got an Emmy. Can you go figure? I know people. Congrats, Garnet. That's so let's jump on over. So get a nice selection ready because you're going to be playing. Let's big up now Donald Stevenson's. He says big ups, and Ryan Wallace says clap them. Yes, Ryan. And Garnet is beside himself. He just say you can play. He's just over you by now. And yes, and Andrew Brown says, so down to earth, congrats. So, yes, wonderful. So, give us some nice, I want you to play back to back two great selections for us now, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So the first song I'm going to play is going to be a solo piano piece.
Mhm.
Um. It's by Richard Smallwood. It's called "Trust Me."
Okay.
Um. That song is really close to my heart because sometimes we don't know what to do, we don't know what to think, we don't know what to say, and you know, all we have left is just trust God. Um, and then the second song is going to be everything is going to be all right, and this is a shout out to the Power Brothers, Doobie, Billy, and Kevin. They lost their father like about a
Hmm.
week or two ago.
Okay.
So
Very sorry to
that's more of
hear.
like a groove, so I'm
Yes.
gonna start off with the first
Take
one.
it away.
All right.
Moving. Oh, Lord, that was so nice. Ah, oh, Lord. Okay, Garnet. Thank you. That was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, beautiful. And your next rendition?
So the next rendition is song by Doobie Powell called "Everything's Gonna Be All Right."
Mm. Mhm. Yes. Bravo, Garnet Walters. Bravo. It was
Thank you.
good. It was nice, just soothing, entertaining. Oh my gosh. And the first selection you did with Donna Lawrence. Oh, that was amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're all enjoying the show this evening. It's 8 o'clock. Can you believe that?
Oh
8
wow.
8 p.m. already. Oh my goodness. But of course, 8 p.m. and all worth it. Stay with me. I'll be right back. Yeah, Gifted Fingers Touching Lives. It begins with one touch. My name is Denise Lady D. Gomez. I'm your host of the show called Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose. Of course, I host the program Inside of the Zone with the Lady D, Denise Gomez, and I'm enjoying all of the selections that you have been playing this evening, Garnet. Just a difference. You know what I mean? You just
Oh,
took us to that other place. Yeah. And we're so thankful to you. Let's give our shout outs to our audience who are here keeping our company, because without them, what would we do? We'd just be
mhm.
here by ourselves, just talking to ourselves, kind of thing. I want to say hi to Camille. Camille Holmes. Camille gives you thumbs up and stuff. So, good evening, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D Denise Gomez. Garnet says, I absolutely love it. Thank you, technical director. We appreciate you so much. So, Garnet, let's get a little more scoop out of you because we're all curious,
Okay.
about what you're up to these days. So let's jump on over. Let me see, what did we do before? Yes, we did that. So we talked about Mr. Emmy himself. So star-studded moments. You have played for many artists. Name a few for us.
Okay. Let's see. I played for Karen Clark Sheard. I played for Mikel Kilgore. I played for Tyrone Burkett. I played for Reggie Young, Bryant Wilder. Let's see who else? Who else? Um, man. Um, I've also hmm. See who else? Try to think. Try to think. Who else was on the list? Um, I also played for Darwin Hobbs. I was played for him. Um,
Mm-mm.
hmm. Trying to think who else.
I'll,
Who
I'll
else?
not press you further,
Okay.
but certainly. But you have played for
Oh,
some outstanding people in this
yes.
music industry.
Hmm.
And what has that been like? Because, once you transition from your norm and you expand into, a whole nother demographic of people that perhaps you've only heard of, and then somebody call you up and say, "Hey, Garnet, we need you." You know.
Yeah, it's it can be very surreal, and
Mm-hmm.
I think I use that word a lot because in my mind I'm like I listen to these musicians like you
Yes.
know um like for example when I met Reggie Young, a good friend of mine. You know we played on some stuff together and it was fun. I'm thinking like, yeah, I've heard Reggie and he's an amazing player. I
Mm-hmm.
never would have thought that I'd, you know, play along with him or play for
Yes.
him. And
Mm-hmm.
then, he told me about, the James Hall Worshiping Praise recording and stuff. And I'm like, wait, I listened to him too. I would have never thought that that would happen, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And like with things like that and with anybody that I've played for, um, I'm grateful for the opportunity,
Yes.
you know. I mean, because there are millions of musicians in the world,
Mm-hmm.
millions of them,
Absolutely.
and it's like just learn not to take any of that stuff for granted, you
Yes.
know. So um,
Yes.
it's a yeah,
It
it's a
has been
mixed
a good
emotion.
journey. It has been a great journey for you.
Yeah.
So, again, because I want to highlight our musicians. A lot of you are out there, and yes, people have seen you on stage, but they haven't been up close and personal with you. And I have the opportunity to do that, to bring you to this platform and to let them see who you are behind all the glam and the glitz and so on. There's
Mhm.
somebody with a heart who is sometimes a little laid back, shy, you know, even
Mhm.
intimidated by other people. But, once your fingers touch the keys, that's a whole new persona right there. Right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that's definitely the truth, because I'm very introverted, so
Hmm.
like, you know, I think the misconceptions that musicians have are that, or like they're since they're up on the stage that they're super outgoing, and yeah, there are musicians that are super outgoing, but then you know, me on the other hand, like when I'm playing, I'm just like communicating how I'm feeling and all that stuff, you know. But at the end of the night, you know, like I'm a regular person too,
Yes.
So like, um, I have, I have a family, I have bills too, you know.
Right. Life.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like yeah, we have
Yeah.
life, So
Yeah.
I think about it like anybody who goes out and sees or hears live music, they get to know the musician or the artist for like an hour.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
then after that, again, there's life. You gotta live life,
You
and
gotta live.
I have to. And I'm continually learning that. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And I like that. You just speak the truth.
Hmm.
Speak the truth. So, welcome everyone. Let's see who popped on over here because Garnet, you're gonna play again. So get yourself ready.
Okay.
So your namesake says James Hall. Then he says too much to count when you couldn't remember the people. And then he continues and says, "Oh yes, them bills."
Oh yeah. Listen,
Yes.
they never stop.
No, when you have no job. Mhm.
Hmm.
Right. So, welcome everyone. We just veered off a little bit, but into reality. It's Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Inside the Zone. So, if you're on and you have never subscribed to my channel, at the end of the broadcast, I'd like to see the numbers go right up. All right. And I invite you to tune in to my radio broadcast on a Monday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's the Monday Drive and Center Stage, respectively, and you'll enjoy it. I have, it's one of those show that somebody asked me recently, what is the show about? And I had to pause. because it's not like I'm just a newscaster or I'm just into music, you know. I make the show so rounded, all inclusive, that it has music, information, comedy, news. Any given time you tune in, there must be something there that interests you. So I'd like you to tune in with me on Monday and Thursday. My guest is Garnet Walters, and again, he was privileged to receive an Emmy as a part of a group. So, congratulations. Let's
Thank
get
you.
some more music out of him before we wrap up the show.
Okay, so this tune I'm about to play is actually something that I got from my son, who's 3 years old, and it's called Tim's Song, and he sang this melody, and I'm like, you know what? I like this. I want to build around it. So this song is called Timothy's Song.
Okay.
Yeah, again, it's just a groove and a vibe and a melody. And let's see where it takes us.
Can I say we loved it? We loved it. We loved it, Garnet. Even Andrew Brown had to say such a vibe, you know, with exclamation signs.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice. We love it. And of course, Sweet Peaches says, play Garnet. And Donovan Harris TV says, good evening. Welcome, Donovan. Nice to see you. And Andrew Brown says, Timothy's song is hot. Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
You have to get all the credit for that one for sure.
Please extend our gratitude to him.
Mhm.
We're winding down nicely, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some more scoop about who Garnet Walters is. So, Garnet, we talked about your star-studded moments, and now what's next for Garnet Walters? They say the sky's the limit. Garnet, what do you say?
Um, let's see. Yeah, the sky's the limit. Um, I agree with it, but I don't agree with it. I always think that there's more.
Of
You
course.
know, I understand the sentiment, but there's more.
Mhm.
Um, let's see what's coming up next. Well, I'm currently working on an online school, um, creating some curriculum for that. You know, because I feel that music education, especially like in schools, are lacking.
Mhm.
So I want to create like some online courses, you know, for people who want to learn, and it can range from beginners to professionals because there's always something to learn. You know, I've been playing for uh, 35 years and I'm still learning. You know,
Mhm.
there's always still something to improve on. I'm also getting more into composition, so
Oh,
like
nice.
writing songs and stuff. You
Yes.
know, getting songs, you know, on TV, and you know, I definitely love, you know, going out to play. That's always going to be a part of me. But um, it's like it's starting to taper because
Mhm.
you know I have, you know, family, you
Yes.
know, and I'm still learning that even though the bite might be there, like I want to go out and play. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
man, you're gonna have to slow down because
Mhm.
like your
Your
family
family
needs to know
needs
who
you.
you are.
Hmm.
You know, you have to bond with them. You know,
Yes.
and that's important. You know, so yeah, and what else? What else? Uh, hmm. Well, it says the sky's the limit. So yeah, I talked about the school. I talked
Yeah.
about, you know, composition. Yeah, oh yeah, in the terms of like the school, like, you know, giving online lessons and stuff, and um going and doing workshops, doing things
Nice.
like that.
Passing your
Because
knowledge on.
yeah, because
Hmm.
because what I've learned throughout my 35 years is that it's not all about the notes. It's not just about the notes. Like there's so many other things that come with, you know, playing music and, you know, being a musician. You know, like there's so many uh facets and compartments when it comes to music, you know, and like it's not just enough to learn how to play. Like, you know, you have to be nice. Be a nice person.
You're right.
Got to be able to, you know, just be cool, you
And
know,
connect with people.
and connect with people. Yeah,
Mhm.
you know, and be a team player. So
Yes.
yeah, so I want to share whatever knowledge I have. Like I want to just share it with the up and coming musicians and stuff. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Great qualities. So, as I said, I have a fun segment here. Are you
Mhm.
seeing this?
Yes.
Of course. So, one word answers only. If you give me two, I'm going to have to report you. I don't know to where or to who. Right? All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Life is
Precious.
awesome. There is something that is interesting.
Life.
Mhm. Okay. My go to days,
What was that? Say that again.
for my go to days, I,
For my go-to days.
hmm
Hmm. All right. What do you mean my go-to days? I wouldn't.
yeah, what happens? There are some days when you just veer off into something, you know?
Oh, so on my go-to days, I read.
Okay. You read because you did say you love to read.
Yeah.
Hmm. Family to me means,
Family means heart.
awesome. Nice, nice, nice. And friends.
Friends are. Hmm. What's the right word?
Think about it.
Special.
Yes. I wish I was born in Jamaica. Or, no, you're born in Jamaica. So
Aha.
let's say, I wish they hadn't taken me to foreign. I'm just,
Ah,
I'm just being mischievous.
it's fine. It's cool. Oh man, that's funny.
What would you say to that?
This is another one-word answer.
Right?
Oh, nah,
Mm,
no,
no,
no.
you're good with how things are.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just being Lady D. Ignore me.
Okay.
And finally,
Mhm.
finally, music.
Music. Man, I'm trying to put this in one word. Uh,
Yeah, because if you give me, more than one, we
I don't
have
want
a
to get
problem.
reported. Yeah, I don't want to get reported.
Hmm. Or I could deport you.
Oh, okay. See, music,
Hmm.
gift.
Wonderful. Congratulations. And finally, Garnet Walters.
Let's see, Garnet Walters. One word. Garnet Walters. In one word. I want to say introvert, but I don't want to go back to that. Garnet Walters.
It's a long time nobody put you on the spot about yourself.
Right. Oh, um,
Anybody want to help
diligent.
him out?
Diligent.
Diligent. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Congrats, you did well. I don't have to, rather than reporting you, I don't have to deport you. Right. But you did good. You did good. And we're winding down now. It's 8:24. I'd love you to close us out with two beautiful selections.
Okay. So this is gonna be see, this song I'm gonna play. First song I'm gonna play is another solo piano piece, and it's off of my solo piano album. It's called Kabod,
Okay.
and it's the Hebrew word for heaviness. It's like the heaviness of, you know, God's presence. So I'm going to play that first, and then the second song I'm going to play is a jazz standard, you know, in style of bebop called Olio. So I'm going to start with Kabod first.
Thank you. Go right ahead. Wow. I've been to Carnegie Hall, but a while ago I had to zoo myself there. I've, I've been there, but a while ago I just had to picture myself there again and say, Yes, God, take me there. That was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful. Even Tony Hutton say, Hey, great to see and hear you.
Oh, thank you
And
so
one of
much.
my sisters says, "Hello, Lady D." Theo says hi. Hey, Theo, my love. Nice hearing you. Blessed one, Sweet Peaches says humble, beautiful, and she's applauding you. So you know how that go. Yes. We're open to the next selection. I mean, you just took us to some place another. Let's see what you have again for us as we
All right.
wrap up. Yes.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
She misses daddy. That,
Yeah,
that's
when my,
okay.
that's fine. Yeah, when my daughter came in,
Yes, yes.
I give her a hug and a kiss. So
That's right. That should hold her until we're done.
right, right. So the next tune is called Olio. It's a bebop tune, and it's actually one of my favorites. It's a
Mhm.
want to end on a high note. So
Oh,
here we
please.
go.
Yes. Lord, got it. Lord have mercy, but then come out my chair. I'm here wiggling away. I'm not lying. You took me back to the twist of the 50s.
Oh,
Oh, because I know a few dance moves, right?
right.
I'm into dance, so I know how it go. I am not lying. You just carry me back to some dance styles here, like the Lindy Hop and the Jitterbug and the Cha Cha.
Wow.
Hallelujah. That was awesome. I mean, I've been so caught up in this whole show business here. I didn't even remember to start posting the comments. So I was doing that while you were playing.
Mhm.
Are you breathing good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. It was amazing. Amazing. Garnet, you can play. Oh my gosh. It was so,
Thank you.
I pictured myself in a nice jazz club, just enjoying the music. It was good. Congratulations, Garnet. We
Thank
know
you.
why you're the Emmy man. And
Oh,
as Garnet would say, your namesake, Garnet says, what?
mm.
Where is it again? I posted it a while ago. He says, ah, man, where is it? Where is it? He says, Garnet, swift fingers changing lives. Yes, it was good. Thank you so much, Garnet, for joining me
Oh,
here this
thank you for
evening. And
having me.
I appreciate Garnet Gibson for connecting you with me. So, me not leaving you out, old Garnet. You know that. So, it was a pleasure, and you are so gifted, and may God continue to bless you. And, you just listen out for a call from me. I have an appointment
Okay.
for you.
All right.
Yeah. Certain people you don't just let pass you by like that.
Right.
So, congrats. It was amazing. You are a blessing, and we just wish you well. And we know your daughter love you, so that's all
Oh
right.
yeah. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
had to come and get her little shine in the moment,
Listen,
and that's fine. That's fine.
that's part of it's a part of my life. So
Yes.
anytime I'm practicing,
Yes.
either one of them or both of them come in, it's like
Mhm.
it's a part of fatherhood, and
There you
it's
go.
rewarding. and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So
There you go.
yeah.
So we want to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. You're the one, Garnet. Know about one more like that. Do you have any more like that, Garnet?
Uh, I, actually,
Garnet,
I
you
don't.
think he's like you who would go on until 10 o'clock at night? Because we'll sit here and the audience are just fine, and Garnet would just keep playing, I'm telling you. And we'll just be jiving all the way up until. But certainly you came and you did what you had to do, and we loved it. We loved it immensely.
Thank you
Here,
for having
here,
me.
here. Harold McCullough is saying Ron Reed and Garnet at Paul Brown wedding. That
Oh
must have been a
yes.
jam because I know Ron.
Oh
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah, that must have been quite a jam.
Hmm.
But you know, I appreciate you. Thank you. And I really had a good time with you. And of course, you were the perfect guest. And I
Oh,
appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. And,
yeah, thank you so much for having me.
it's
Thank you for
just a
your
blessing.
platform, and continue to do what you're doing.
Yes.
Again, thank you so much. I'm very appreciative and grateful. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And I appreciate you.
You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Hi.
You want to say hi? Right, kiss it. Really? All right. All
Oh,
right.
hi. Yes.
Mhm.
So, my beautiful little girl you have there,
Yeah. Thank
Garnet.
you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Yes. So we want to say thanks to everyone for tuning in. I did my best to be as engaging as possible and to shout you out and to post your comments. And guess who is on to? Tony Hutton.
Tony Hutton.
Yes. Yeah. You know Tony?
Yeah.
He's a great bass player.
Oh.
Um, was a prophecy member, Church of God of Prophecy from
Okay.
Jamaica. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, Tony. Tony says this can go on and on. Jazz club night.
Listen. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony. I was getting into it. Love it, love it. Harold McConnell says requesting St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Mhm.
Okay. I can do that as a solo piano thing. I can do that.
Okay.
I'll play that
And
for you.
Ray
Yes.
Nelson says, I would love to hear a gospel piece.
A gospel piece.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, all right. So I'll do that as a solo piano thing.
All righty.
All
So,
right.
our final roll for the night, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, go ahead, Garnet.
All right. Hold on one second.
No problem. And while we're at it, ladies and gentlemen, just want to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. And I'm hoping everybody is just enjoying. Don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and Inside the Zone. And of course, I do have a website, Inside the Zone nyc.com. Wow, nice.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Mm.
All right.
And your
So,
final piece,
all right.
because Ray Nelson said he wanted a gospel piece.
Okay. Uh, I feel like I should do. There is no way.
Go right ahead.
All right. So.
Mhm. Wow. And I end with my, I'm the dancer. What can I say? Well, I had a wonderful time, and I think you're just an awesome, awesome person, humble, and that's okay. But when you get the little accolades, take them, just take
Yeah.
them. Because,
Thank you.
we just like to say, when people pay us a compliment, we say, oh, but yeah, I did what God gave me to do, and so I'm grateful. So,
Right.
congrats. And
Thank you.
I believe everyone here has had a very blessed evening, and continue to allow God to take you to that place
Oh,
where He
thank you.
wants you to be, as many of us are aiming to do. So, you know, you're awesome, Garnet.
Oh, thank
Bless
you
you.
so
It
much.
has been my pleasure having you here as my first guest for the year in this new season of Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose. And oh man, are you working yours? So we're thankful. I allow you to, extend your compliments to your guests before
Okay.
we wrap up.
Um. Well, first of all, thank you again for having me. On your show. I really appreciate and I'm really grateful. And I give some shout outs. To my wife Sasha, to my kids, Olivia, who you saw come in, my son Timothy, all my other friends and family. I'm saying it that way because I don't want to get phone calls like, oh, you forgot to mention me.
That's right.
You know, so all my friends, all the people who are in my life, um, all are very important to me, and I really treasure you all, and thank you for um, being a part of my life, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of yours. So I'm really grateful, and most of all, I'd like to thank God for the opportunity to share this gift that I have that He gave me. So
Yes.
thank you again for having me, and I hope you enjoyed everything. It was really fun being here. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
you are the perfect guest. Thank you for joining me. Of course, of course, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, next. Now, for most of you, you are aware that the show is hosted on the first Saturday monthly. However, last week being New Year's and all, there's absolutely no way I was going to infringe on everybody's family time and social gatherings and going to church and so on. And so I decided to do it on the second Saturday of the month. However, we resume next month to our regular programming. And who will we have coming? I'll be sending out the notification soon so that you can start building a community among yourselves and say, hey, there's this great show called Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, and I believe you need to be a part of it. Come, sit back, relax, enjoy some great music that our artists are putting out there. And I'm looking forward to seeing you. Don't forget, before you go, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And Garnet, how can they follow you on social media?
Okay. So you can follow me on social media. Garnet Walters Music. It's all one word. Find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook with the same name, Garnet Walters Music. And you can also check out my website, which is www.garnetwaltersmusic, all one word.com.
Alrighty. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for this evening's show. What a fun time we had. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Garnet, you stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Have yourselves a wonderful Saturday evening, everyone. And for those of you who are going in to the house of God to worship tomorrow, just say a prayer for all of us, as we'll do the same for you. A lot of love and blessings to you. This is Inside the Zone. Gifted Fingers Touching Lives, a gift, a calling, a purpose. My name is Denise Lady D. Gomez. As always, I am out of here.